Welcome to round 3 of our multi-part video series pitting the iRobot Roomba 980 against the Neato BotVac connected D7. You can see the other rounds and the individual navigation tests for each vacuum in the description or on the screen at the end of this video. This round is all about navigation and obstacle avoidance. Links in the description to the Amazon listings for the Roomba 980 and the Neato D7, and let's get started. Both of these robot vacuums represent major advances in robot vacuum navigation systems, though they accomplish the same thing in very different ways. The Roomba 980 has a top-mounted camera that faces the ceiling at an angle and uses the shape of a room to develop a cleaning map. The Neato D7 uses invisible lasers at ground level to create its map. We tested them on bare floor with minor obstacles, and in a living room setting to see if one method was better than the other. Though there were a few notable issues which we'll talk about in a second, for the most part I think these two methods for smart navigation and room mapping were equal and excellent. They both covered the entire area and did so in an incredibly efficient way, navigating around obstacles using a combination of their map and their various sensors. The differences we noticed were mostly about hardware. For example, the Neato D7 has a slightly larger clearance because of its larger wheels. It was able to climb the 3/4 inch board on the floor with little trouble, where the Roomba 980 was only able to climb it if it hit it at the correct angle. This means that the Neato D7 is better at clearing high thresholds, something that could be all the difference depending on the threshold height in your home. Also, because of the higher clearance, the D7 was much better at clearing small rugs than the Roomba 980 was. The Roomba 980 tended to disturb the rug in our test, though it never actually got stuck on it. The D7's higher clearance did come at a price though, since it makes it slightly taller at 3.9 inches to the Roomba's 3.6 inches. While it's only about 7.5 millimeters difference, on our living room test it was just able to squeeze under the couches, which affected its general performance, while the Roomba, which had a lot more room to maneuver, ended up being more efficient in the real-world test. One other point about the navigation before we score this round. Even though I think that the laser navigation and the camera navigation performed equally in optimal conditions, the Neato's laser navigation has one important advantage because it doesn't require the lights to be on in a room in order to function optimally, where the Roomba 980's camera does. This could be an issue if you're scheduling cleanings while you'll be away from your house with the lights off. So although this was the closest round yet, and although they both are absolutely amazing with their navigation systems, the Neato D7 is just a little better at obstacle avoidance, and I think it's enough to give it the point for this round. Links in the description, and be sure to subscribe because the next round will include battery life tests, noise level test, and bin volume tests. You can see the next round to the left when it's ready, and the individual navigation tests for each robot on the right. Consider a like if you are enjoying this series, and thanks for watching.